Hey everyone, Looney here, and today we're going to start digging into that Ford Focus I was telling you about. And let's get right into it and pop the hood open. All right, so let me adjust my... So there we are, let's get the hood open. And all right, so what's going on here? I think I might have showed a little bit of what's going on here. I'm pretty sure this unit right here, this is called the thermostat housing. Yeah, she's looking... Anyways, I'm pretty sure she's leaking. That, and I got a idle control valve, which is all the way underneath there, coming on the way. So we got a box of parts, bunch of hoses. Hopefully most of them will fit. We might need a couple more. But here's the offending unit. And yeah, that's it. Built-in thermostat. Clamps onto the engine like so. Hopefully this is the right one. We have 3 hoses coming off of it. So looks like, yeah, well, we'll see once we get it all apart. Hoses, I still would like to get this hose replaced. It's probably original. That's the reservoir. That's actually how you check your levels. And yeah, your reservoir. There's this plastic. Yeah, and not much like I don't much like the design here, but it is what it is. On these things, lots of plastic stuff. That's plastic. So I'm gonna start taking out all this stuff here. Take the battery out, air cleaner out. So it's not a tutorial. It's just something that I do anyway. So I thought I'd do a video. Also gonna do an oil change. Put the winter tires on. We got the summer tires over there. I had a tire, had to get the bead resealed. And there we go. So I'm going to set up and probably going to do a time lapse, taking all this stuff off so you don't hear me yapping. But anyways, let's get to it. Well, made some progress. So you can see we've, yeah, removed a bunch of stuff. The couple of these are broken. Awesome. Actually, I think most of them are broken. That's not fun. Yeah, 3 out of 4 broken. Well, it'll just have to do, I guess. Wow. At least we have some. This is the EGR. Comes from the exhaust, so it gets quite hot. That's why this is there. I would really like to pull that off, but I dare not because this is plastic. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get... Oh man, that idle control valve is way back in there. That's gonna be fun. Right, so we're pretty close to actually getting a wrench on this, a socket on these. 3 bolts. 3 bolts hold these on, but we'll get the hoses off, at least the ones that I can get at. This one's easy enough. This one looks like it shouldn't be too difficult. And off here looks like it might have been off once before. It's got a standard type clamp on it, as opposed to the compression type clamps that factory has. Same with these. These are just those squeeze tabs. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. My back is not meant to bend over like this so much. All right, so hopefully you can see that. We're got the hoses off. This handy dandy little, whoa, this little unit was really handy for the clamps. We'll show you that later if I remember. But this is a 10 mil. We have one more hose back there, but I think it'll be easier to get that. Oh, that's tight. To get those off, or that hose off. There we go. When we get this back and move it back a little bit, and I can get something on it. That one more down there at the bottom. Now I got a southern accent. Don't know where to pick that up from. Sorry, A. Us Canadians can be weird sometimes. Oh man, 10 mil bolt. Oh. Gonna have to get a ratchet on that. All right, there we go. Got a ratchet on that bottom bolt. Got a little bit more leverage here. Gonna have to check to see what the what I need to torque it down to, because if you don't want to be over torquing these, you'll crack the housing. It's plastic. I'm really curious to see. So we're going to show you the hoses later. The hoses, one of the hoses was actually pretty soft. I don't think it was what was leaking. But if one thing's leaking, likely something else about to leak anyways. So I'm just changing all the hoses. Come on. Of course, antifreeze is just a tad slippery. Antifreeze coolant. We call it antifreeze here because most of the year we're frozen. Also got this handy dandy little ratcheting wrench. That's pretty darn handy in situations like this. There we go. We're out. We are free. And get that bolt out. Oh yeah, the gasket. It's been replaced before. Got a bunch of silicone all around it. I don't feel a gasket in. Oh, it's kind of there. I don't think the gasket was what was leaking, but now at least we can get to that. I'm going to show you that one. Let's see if we can get you in there. All right, yeah, there, right down there. That was a little bit tough to get to, so let me go get that. Let me get that one off there. All right. Yeah. So here we are. She looks kind of dirty. We're gonna have to clean that up. Nice. This hose goes way back there. That's gonna be fun. Ay, 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 ay. It's quite possible that this hose may have been leaking. I haven't found any real suspects. It was definitely pouring out. But it was hard to tell exactly where it was coming from. I mean, it was, yeah. Anyways, let's go have a look at the offending or offensive unit. I actually haven't found any. It doesn't have any obvious cracks. This hole is not round anymore, and this looks, well, we'll look at the new one. But anyways, yeah. No obvious, I was expecting a crack down here or something, but then of course under pressure, yeah. So let's take a look at the new one. Oh, by the way, this is my brother-in-law, Bill, from Crazy Bill's Garage. So check him out. I'll put a link to his website or his YouTube channel in the description here. He helps me out quite a bit with finding parts. These are from Rock Auto. So, as you can notice, this thermostat in here is a lot more open in the cold position than this one. And this is definitely cold, but this could be why it was, partly why it was overheating. If the thermostat was stuck closed like this, man, she would pop pretty quickly. So, and then once you overheat, things get a little nasty with these. So we got this. We got quite a nice gasket in there. Brand new thermostat, all one piece. It looks just like the old one, so I'm happy with that. Now let's take a look. So we have a matching hose here. This one is quite soft. This could have been what was leaking. Not sure, but we got a new one of those. This is the old one here. It's not too bad, but it's getting a little soft around the belly like me. So we got a new one of that. Nice solid piece. We have two more pieces. This is either, it's probably, yeah. Well, we got a couple more hoses here we still got to figure out. But that's good. We got our pieces here. I don't know if you noticed when I was taking the air box off, this was left behind, and I vaguely remember repairing this because it broke before. So we're going to have to do... Now, it's not super critical because this is the intake side, not the engine side, it's the outside side, if you know what I mean. This is air from outside coming in here. So if this is a hole here, it's not going to let dirty air into the engine. It's just going to be, yeah. So we're going to see if we can do something about that. The battery box, the tie-down bolt broke, and it's impossible to do anything with it when it's all attached. Now that it's all apart, we can get at the back side here, and I'm going to soak this puppy. So this is what, so in case you're not familiar, the battery goes in here. This piece goes down on top of here, and you bolt it down, and it clamps onto the battery, so it keeps the battery from flopping around, which is a good thing, but not when Not when that bolt gets all rusty. And these Focuses have a terrible design for their... They also have metal bolts holding together that, and these things seize, and you can't get that off either. So that's... But the thing is 20 years old, 22 years old. So I was in much better shape when I was 22, but not now. Right, so yeah. Next thing I gotta do is I'm not looking forward to getting that hose off. But anyways, we still got to get my idle air control valve that's back there. I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper there, take some more stuff off. But anyways, that's part 1 of this video. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed it. My struggles. Oh, my dirty hands. Yeah. Always an adventure working on old cars, especially we're over here where we have salt and everything. So anyways, we'll wrap this episode up. There I am. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm gonna be chiseling away at this. We'll see how it goes, see what else I can break. But thanks for watching, and as I always say on my repair videos, do what you love and love what you do. Love what you do, to do. Sounds like a song title or a verse or something. But anyways, till next time, bye for now.